Hello, good morning. Welcome to these daily videos on starting your day in a more conscious way and being the creator, designer, and chooser of your life and your life experience and every day, every moment. All right, we got some cards here. Then we're going to do a reading from Parallel Universes of Self. All right, let's go. The first card is about commitment. And this is about commitment to yourself and self honoring. How are you honoring yourself? How are you committing to yourself? What are you not doing that you said you were going to do? And that is me. I will sometimes tell myself I have to do so many things. And then, of course, there's things on that list that I don't really want to do, so I don't do them. And I pretend that I'm too busy to get them done. I tell myself. And then it's like, well, that's okay. I was just too busy. So probably tomorrow. And then I keep putting them on my to-do list and I never get them done. Now, that's not self-honoring. That is not committing to yourself. That is falling back on your word. And this is what I've been realizing over the years is that I don't keep my word. I don't even care if I keep my word. Isn't that terrible? Because there's no consequences to me. There is, but I can live with them, like, oh, okay, so this doesn't happen this month. Well, I can live with that. And that's not good. So so if you're like that and like me, this is a reminder and a little kick in the butt saying, stop doing that to yourself. Also, don't make the promises then that you can't keep, that you don't want to keep, that you're never going to keep. But then also go into that, why? Do I want these things? Or am I really willing to be okay without them? It's always up to you. So committing to yourself, self-honoring, honoring yourself, having compassion, doing things that are going to move it along or that towards what you want, finding a better way of doing them. If there's one way where you're avoiding, you can find a better way. Or just decide, you know what? That's not going to be for me. Because it's your life experience. You get to decide. You are the one. And the next card is reflection. And this is about reflection. Inner reflection, your inner voice, your inner wisdom, keeping in touch with that, getting in touch with that. And it's also knowing the difference between that intuitive voice and that more lower emotional voice, right? Like where the doubts, the fears come in, or believing you must do something, or you're getting a message, but it's really based on fear. And not, oh, this isn't right for me. But actually, when you hear that, it's like just something inside you saying it's not right for you because you're actually fearful of doing it. Your fear of what that might bring, even if it's going to bring something wonderful to you and that you should do it deep down, but you're letting the fear stop you. And that's not really your intuitive voice. So it's distinguishing between that, which can be hard sometimes, which can be really hard knowing. And you can do the pendulum, start with the pendulum. And if you're not sure what that is, you can look that up. You can also do like the body pendulum, which are standing up still, straight, arms by your side, feet, a little ways away. Asking the question, you can look it up too, because one way will be yes for you, one way will be no, either falling backwards, falling forward. You don't fall, you just move forward or backwards. To me, yes is forward, back is no. You can that's asking your inner self. And then there's also muscle testing. Yes might be a strong. And if you have to ask a question, it breaks apart so easily, and that's a no. So there's muscle testing or the pendulum. You can check those out. And that's a way of hearing. That's how I started hearing my inner voice, or believing my inner voice and knowing that it's there. It's also a time for emotional peace and spiritual practices. Are you doing your spiritual practices, whatever that is for you? Reading something of faith in the morning, doing some gratitude, doing some journaling, sitting in meditation, doing a meditative walk, whatever it is for you, make sure you keep that in your day every single day. That's also part of the commitment to yourself, because that is going to make you feel more at peace, more joy, and move through each day and your life with better ease. And the last card is the Magician, which really is, you have all you need to have what you desire. You are the magician of your life. You are the one who makes things happen. You are the one who pulls things out of thin air, kind of. And we're working towards that. We're working to understand the law of attraction and understand how we get manifest things and understand the importance of our words and our beliefs and our energy so that we can create a life around us, within us, that feels so much better every day. So this is what everybody's learning, is to be their own magician of their life, of your life, because you have it all within you. And this is about really tapping into your full potential. And so again, learning, doing your spiritual practice, going within, building your intuition, all of those things, that is going to help you be the magician of your life. All right, let's get to the cards and then we have a blessing. Let's get to the book, Parallel Universes of Self. Okay, what we're talking about today is so good. Loosen your presuppositions about who you are, and frequency vibration increases. And because what this means is, when you know that, we have these identities. I'm just the type of person who, well, when I get stressed, I do this. I avoid things like this. That's just who I am. That's not going to get you anywhere. You want to remove those things. That's what we're talking about, right? Letting go, removing, seeing they're not true. They don't have to be true anymore. Coming back to your true self. That's when you really begin to create what you truly desire. So here's also what it says. The game of life becomes irresistibly beautiful and has obvious benefits to the soul who understand the game rules. Where would you want to go anyway? The more experienced aspect of self, your higher self, does not see this planet as a prison or some dark conspiracy, but absolutely loves the game of life, how you get to live your life, the game of creating the life you want, knowing you have all the power within, is what it's talking about. It wants to forget all other realities to create the appearance of starting with a clean slate. So when your soul being comes into this world, it forgets all your other lives and everything that you know, that you are so powerful and so amazing and you can create anything, so they can start with a clean slate and learn it all over again, which to me is bogus. And what it's also saying is experience surprise. Young children, when they're unsure, you have a surprise for them. You're like, come here, I have a surprise for you. And they're like, what? And you're like, I'm not going to tell you. You have to find out. They get so excited because to them, it's a really good thing. That uncertainty is exciting. We forget that. We are programmed out of that and conditioned out of that when we become adults. It's like, oh my God, what does it mean? What do you mean you have a surprise? Is this something bad? What's going to happen? You want to tell me something, but I have to wait till later to find out. Oh my God, is it, we assume the worst. We don't get excited. We are afraid of the uncertainty, afraid of the future sometimes because we don't know what it holds. It says, go back to being that child where you are excited, living and excited. I'm excited to see what is next for me. I'm excited to see what comes up for me. I'm excited to see what tomorrow holds for me. I'm excited to see what tonight holds for me. All of these things. And that really helped me today go back to, you're right. That's how we are meant to live. It doesn't feel right in our body. Even right now when I say that, I'm like, yeah, but what do I have to be excited about? Oh my God, the weather's crap. It's terrible outside. It's dark. It's rainy. Like, really, that's where my mind goes. That's not a good thing. I don't want to live. So those are the things that I'm working on overcoming, and I hope you are too. It's like, wow, I'm noticing where I'm allowing my energy to go. I'm noticing where my thoughts naturally go. I'm noticing where my focus naturally goes. So, right, we want to clear that away. I get to choose different. I get to come from a different energy. I get to be different. I get to experience things different because that is what I am choosing. All right. The blessing for today is about honoring yourself, and it is from the secret language of your body. So remember your breath to bring you back to presence. Get you out of the overwhelm, fear, pain, whatever, doubt. Inhaling beautiful loving energy because it is here for you. Gratitude, all of that. Exhale, release, and let it flow. Like imagine the fear, doubt, worry, pain, anything like that flowing from your body and being released down into the center of the earth as you exhale. Then as you inhale, you can imagine beautiful, light, healing energy. It can be green, pink, gold, white, whatever feels good for you. Bring that violet, bring that beautiful energy up into your whole body and lighting up all your cells, expanding your heart like a big ball of beautiful light. And as you exhale, imagine the fear, doubt, worry, pain, anything like that go down, 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 being washed away. Washed away your stress, relaxing your muscles, closing your eyes, hand on your heart. Imagine everything being washed down into the center of the earth. And then bring in that beautiful loving energy up into your heart center. Inhale loving energy, inhale deep. Filling up your heart, opening up through the heart, exhaling that out into the world, far away. So expanding your beautiful love and light energy. And then inhale more of that into your heart center. And as you exhale, breathe and let it go right down to the center of the earth, growing roots deep, deep, deep in the earth. Okay, I'm going to read the blessing. Close your eyes, hand on your heart. Divine healing intelligence, please flood my consciousness, emotions, and body with the pink ray of unconditional love and honor. Allow me to see, feel, and experience my true value. Awaken my sense of compassion for others and guide me in supporting them in the best, most loving way possible. Inspire me to see my own and other people's magnificent acceptance and honor. Revive my inner strength and heighten my faith in myself and my ability to make the most empowering decisions possible. Thank you. And then you repeat, clear, 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 and imagine everything just melting away that does not serve you anymore. Let it go. Clear, clear, clear. All right. I would love it if you give me a like, give me a comment. Make sure you're subscribed if you're on YouTube. I would love to hear from you. Do you like these kind of things, or would you like to know more about what's in this book, The Secret Language of Your Body? Because I love reading from it. Have an absolutely amazing day. Bye.